The story begins with a rich man named Will, who lived in his luxurious house with his wife Ramona. Will was very rich, so he used to keep police for his security. And today, police officer James, along with his two colleagues, came to Simuka. He was taking James to Will's house and was stunned when Mona, who was sitting with him, put her hand in his underwear. Due to fear, he was neither able to stop her nor could he enjoy. James's other friend, Mona, showed the magic of her hands. Karar started tasting Simum Keen juice and soon they reached Will. Actually, James had brought Simuk on the request of Will because Will needed a servant and Will was pleased with James's work and wanted to reward Simuk. Will wanted to give the prize money to James, so he called his wife Ramona to him. Ramona was young and very beautiful, so she attracted Will's attention. Will was very happy today. Some guests had also come to his house. They gave James the prize money and invited him to a party at night. As soon as he says this, a party started in Will's house, and they were drowned in the Simum, due to which Will's friends grabbed their lovers in front of everyone. Will too wanted to grab Ramona after seeing them, so both of them come home and start playing catch. Initially, Will enjoys it a lot, but when he gets a little hurt, he gets scared. When he got angry, he started abusing Ramona. Seeing him angry, she first apologizes to him, and then calms him down by talking sweetly. As soon as Will started sucking her juicy wet breasts, hearing their noise, Simuka came nearby. Simuka went to his started hiding the watermelon while Simo was making noise. Will got angry with Simo when he came. Seeing this, Ramona asks her to go to the room so that both of them can go to the room and have sex openly. Hearing this, Will brings her to the room and goes to the room with her. It started and both of them got very hot, and Ramona's screams started echoing in the whole house because Will was busy in the dark cave behind Ramona. Ramona's screams were silent, but then the maid of the house, Sophia, told her that all this was happening. This is their daily work, so you should pay attention to it. Don't give up, just do your work well so that you can earn money and improve your life. While on the other hand, Will vomits on Ramona along with the explosions. Will empties himself and goes to sleep. While Ramona comes down and asks Sophia to clean Will's clothes when she was about to leave from there. Ramona also looked at her. The eyes of both were saying a lot to each other, but none of them said anything. The next morning, Ramona and Will were cleaning the room. They were sunbathing. Now Sophia brings juice for Will, and seeing her body, Will's hunger is aroused. When he was going to take a bath, he gives some money to Sophia, through which Sophia understands what Will wants. Meanwhile, Sophia goes to the bathroom. I came and quietly started having sex with Will, and Ramona was still sunbathing. After some time, Will went out for work, after which Ramona started drinking alcohol comfortably. During this time, her eyes fell on Simup having fun in the pool. Ramona quickly comes to him with liquor. Seeing her mistress, Ramona is stunned and asks her to sit next to her. While Will was blushing because he was not wearing clothes, seeing him blushing, Ramona tells him to relax, after which both of them start talking. The next morning, Will returns home and meets his wife as soon as he arrives. After this, Will got embarrassed. On asking, Simuka said that he has never seen his father and his mother had died a few months back. Simuka wanted to save money and study, so Will tells him that if he worked honestly, then it would be my responsibility to educate him. Hearing this, Simuka told Will, I saw this side of her for the first time. Will was very tired after boating, so he started massaging Simuka's legs. Ramona was also sitting nearby. Once again, their eyes met and both of them started talking through their eyes again. Ramona James in the evening, Ramona goes to the market with Will and brings clothes for him from the market. She buys clothes for Simum and other necessary things. It was Simum's birthday, so Ramona gifted him all these things. The next morning, Ramona is sitting with Sophia and drinking coffee, and Ramona was smiling through gestures. She asks her about Toph, whom Simuma was taking care of. Simuma started getting attracted to her. One day when Ramona wakes up from sleep, she finds Simuma in her room. Ramona's cave was getting stormy because of Simuma's talk. That's why Simuka started riding and was enjoying herself when suddenly Simuka's face changed to Will's. Seeing this, Ramona screams and wakes up again because she had seen all this. in her dream. Now, as soon as she comes down, then she sees that Will is busy with Sophia at the dining table. Seeing this, Ramona becomes very sad and comes and sits on the bank of the lake. Seeing her sad, Simo comes to her and gives her a handkerchief on which Ramona's name was written. Ramona became happy after seeing her name on the handkerchief, and Simuka's friend started making noise there. Will also tries to woo Ramona, but Ramona refuses. Will gets angry and pushes him away from there. Thinking about this, Simup comes to him and says that Will has called you to his room. When he comes to Will's room, he sees a gun in Will's hand. Will was very drunk. He asks him whether he will bang in my wife's cave after I leave. He does that, but he had understood that Will wanted to insult Ramona, so he stood quietly with his head bowed down. After saying that, Will went to Ramona and started to force himself on her. Actually, Will was feeling that Ramona had insulted him in front of everyone by refusing him, so he wanted to teach Ramona a lesson. After making the noise, Will left from there, while Ramona and Simuka were about to go out. Will, being happy with Simuka, gives her some money in the evening. On 23rd November, when Simuka was roaming around, Ramona came to him and started having fun with him. After this, both of them started kissing Simuka very lovingly. This was the first time. Now, whenever Will went out of the house, both of them started kissing. Sophia also. It was known about this, but for Ramona's happiness, she keeps quiet. One such day when both of them were together, Ramona asks Simuka to start life afresh, but Simuka explains to her that if I also go with you, then we will be together. Hearing that, Will find and kill both of them. Sumum stops him from doing wrong. One day, Will returns early from his work, which Sophia notices, and she wakes both of them up in a hurry, after which Ramona goes to the bathroom and he runs away from the window. Now, as soon as Will comes in the room and starts looking for Ramona, Sophia tells him that she is taking a bath. On hearing this, Will also starts taking a bath with her, while Will goes to the bathroom. After finishing the bath, he starts talking to Sophia. Here, Sophia tells him that my daughter is suffering from a life-threatening disease, and I need a lot of money for her treatment. That's why I'm doing this job. After a few days, Will again throws a party in which his friends have fun with each other's lovers. Seeing them, Will asks James to bomb Ramona's cave. Today, it's about him. On hearing this, Ramona gets so angry that she slaps him in front of everyone, after which Will also starts hitting him. Seeing Ramona injured, Simuka comes and in a fit of rage, he starts hitting Will. Now first Will hits Simuka, and then he asks James to kill him. James, along with his friends, begs Simum for mercy, and James also takes pity on him and leaves him after threatening him to go away from there. He talks to Simum. Because of Simuka, Will has to face some trouble. But Will did not trust her anymore, and he fired Sophia from her job. Now Sophia gives Simuka a parcel in which she had sent the keys to her house along with the money. At night, Simuka comes and picks up a knife. Will is at Ramona's house, was involved with, and as soon as Will saw Simuka, Ramona saw him and started hitting him. Before Will could reach Simuka, Ramona attacks Will with a knife several times and kills him. After this, both of them killed Will. The body was wrapped in a sheet, and all the money from the house was taken in a boat to the place after throwing the dead body in the river. When the two came to the bank the next morning, they found police officer James standing there. Seeing James, Simuka Ramona left him and came to James. Actually, this whole plan was of James and Ramona, so that both of them can get Will killed and acquire his property. Simuka knowing everything but James. Leaving him was the plan of both of them. Now, after telling the whole truth to James, poor Simuka kills James as well. At the end of the story, all of the property is transferred to Ramona's name. And Sophia also returns, and this is the end of the story.